I saw you last. I sure hope you've been doing well. And well, heck, if you got a little time and you want to know exactly how it came to this, pull up a seat and I'll tell you my story up to this point. The last time I had the pleasure of your company, I'd just gotten myself stuck between a rock and a hard place with the local law due to a complete misunderstanding with a stranger in Blackwater. Now, in case you're a little bit late to the show, I'll carve a little path towards the top of the screen that you can follow to get caught up. Anyway, after all that, I really needed to take a second to assess my situation. Fire and water ain't gonna be much of a problem out here, but food isn't gonna just come to me. So I found myself some sturdy branches, fashioned up a bow and some arrows, and set myself to hunting. And it ain't take long before I got myself a rabbit. Now, yo, I ain't letting nothing go to waste. If you gonna harvest something, you best use all of it. Everything got a use. And what's more, looks like the little guy was hitting the mother load over here. We got us some oregano and carrots. After a little while, I hear a noise and catch some movement out the corner of my eye. It's a small pack of California Valley coyotes. If I could nab one of these guys, they'd be a gold mine of resources for me. I take my shot, and it shamefully ain't my best, merely wounding the poor creature. There ain't no way in the world I'm gonna let him go down like that. So I track him down, and put him down as humanely as I can. I sure do appreciate you, little buddy. Well, now, what's this over here? It's the majestic American bison, one of the greatest symbols of the untamed American West. Now, y'all, one of these guys would be an absolute treasure trove if I was to take one down, but I gotta be real careful. While they don't look it, these guys can be extremely dangerous. Y'all, they can weigh up to just over a ton, and they can run at speeds that we'll later recognize in more modern times of up to 30 miles an hour. And with them also being able to turn on a dime, it wouldn't be very hard at all for them to hand me my hind end. But a ton is a lot of meat, so I'm gonna give it a go. Even though I hit him in the head, it wasn't quite powerful enough to put him down. Now he and the rest of the herd bolt, but I got another idea. As it happens, I found some oleander sage a little ways back, and so I take a minute to rub a little bit on a couple of my arrows. Now, for those of you that don't know, oleander ain't good for you. And along with its ability to make you sick as a dog, it can also cause your body to seize up and your heart to beat all weird like. And this, of course, leads to expiration. Why, I heard it told that just one leaf is enough to take out a full-grown man. Bullseye. Thank you, Lord. I store my supplies and spend the next day hunting, harvesting whatever I can. Because at some point I'm going to need some clothes too. I set up my camp near Flatiron Lake and go to get some water to make my coffee. And I figure while I'm down here, I might as well go ahead and fish. You can do all kinds of things with these guys. Aside from eating them, they're really good for making bait, which gonna be real useful whenever I start hunting again. Nothing wrong with a couple of little guys. Whoa, hey, what's this? We got us a big one now. Now, one thing's for sure, I don't need this guy snapping my line. It took me a good part of last afternoon to make that rod, and all the necessaries with it. Oh yeah. After a good meal, I decide that it's probably about time I start working on some clothes, as it's going to be getting late and I already went a couple nights through the cold and I don't have an eye to do it again. That is much better. Unfortunately, I realized that I made a foolish decision. Through the act of fashioning these clothes, I've reintroduced the smell of blood and flesh into the air, and I'm going to need to move my camp. Even so, I guess at least I'll be a little bit more warm and dry than I would have been without them. And now this is about where y'all found me at the start. Turns out I had some friends hot on my trail. Now, if y'all can believe it, at the last possible second there, my horse Old Man gave that old wolf a kick in the head, and I went rolling off down the hill. Thankfully, that well-timed kick gave me a chance to regroup. Now, for as much as I don't like these guys, I'm still not in the mindset to see them suffer. And for now, all that's left to be done is to make good use of the materials at hand. Again, I sure do appreciate y'all stopping by. And hey, if y'all keep your eyes and ears open, maybe you'll run into me again out here, and we can talk again sometime. See y'all soon.